Okay, there we go. Okay, so we can all bit of a and that there. I don't know why. So yeah, here we have the new DayZ types version 2.1. We have gone for a slightly better design, or kind of more slick, more professional design, really, when it comes to this. So you're probably thinking, oh, we've had the types editor, then we've had the version 2. This is the version 2.1. What has changed? So we've listened to the community, we've listened to what people what they want to see. How can I make it better? How can I make it easier? And it's quite easy. Still see how's it going? How's things, dude? How can we make types editor better? So we listened to some people in the community to find out what we can add to make it better for them. Now the glow and things like that on the previous types editors were fine, but it just didn't think it looked professional enough, so we kind of went for the stick design. We have got another tool in the making, which is a multi-tool, and it's a DayZ multi-tool that does everything. It does all your configurations for your LB masters, it does all your AI loadouts, it does your central economy, you name it, it does everything. That currently is in the works at the moment. Or out. The DayZ editor goes into that. There's a new version of the editor on that. You can actually go up the maps and you can see all the different tiers, which is absolutely amazing. I'm okay, thanks. How are you? About you? Yeah, good, mate. Good. But just so I finally got around to actually releasing the version 2.1. It's in the Discord. It's there, ready to go. Okay, so what is different about this? Okay, so what's different about this is the themes. You can change the themes a lot better on this. So if I want to go for, say, go for green, go for, change it around, go for blue. Okay, and then I say theme. Just gotta change it around and save it. Stuff like that. You can also change the languages as well on this. There's only a select few languages. I'm going to load up this, the sample. As you can see, it does all different types of stuff over here. It seems like great work you're doing. One day to be able to afford to start my own server. Hopefully, dude. I do hope. It is quite fun. I must admit, it does take a lot of your time. It really does. And we're always here to help, Dark. We're always here to help. If you ever get around to that, to set up your server, we're always here to help. I mean, we are currently going to be teaming up with a new server provider whose servers will be slightly more affordable than what's out there. I mean, some of these big companies are charging a ridiculous amount of money, and you're not getting that kind of great quality that you want for a server. The channel map tool, yes. So the new multi tool it's like a Swiss Army knife, pretty much for DayZ. It is a Swiss Army knife. Currently this version is now being released. It's in the Discord. Here, good lad. It's currently in the Discord. You can see it, but I'm going to get the questions of, what's different about this? Okay, so like I said, we've listened to the community. You just change things. Don't like that color. In your face, that one. Back. Back to this one. Okay, so you can change the theme about as much as you want. Whatever colors suit you, whatever's best for your eye, you can do it. We've changed it so it makes it look a little bit more professional, like I've said. I've been trying to learn modding. To be honest, Dark, I'm great at the programming side, but see when it comes to the modding side of stuff, yeah, I just don't have the patience to do the models. Really don't have the patience at all. I mean, Misfit's more the one absolute ninja for the mods. Some of his mods he's creating are fantastic. They're out of this world. like his storage, his clothing mod that he's developing at the moment, that he's sort of developing, that he's creating. Absolute phenomenal. He's the ninja, fortunately, not me. Gatser is a good server host, very affordable. Yeah, Gats is good, 100%. I'm with Gats. Green times yellow on the tool. Yeah, so this is the whole reason why I put the color into the tool. Because some of the tools that you go online and you find the DayZ editor tools online, that they're not great. The way they laid out, they hurt my eyes. My eyes just can't adjust to some of the types editors out there. So I created this because I wanted something simple, something that's there, everything's there, it's easy to use, but I could also change the colors. It's going to help my eyesight, so I can, you know yourself, server owners, you're going to be there for hours doing freaking types files. Yeah, you're going to be doing, what's it called? Trader files. You'll be there for hours doing it. You want it to be nice and easy on the eyes, and you don't want it to strain your eyes too much. And that's why we've done this. Oh, it is absolutely fire. Wait until you see his clothing mod. It is out of this world. And I think he's got an Arsenal mod coming out soon as well. The man's just unstoppable at the moment. Right, okay, so what's different about the V2.1 from the V2? Right, okay, so we've got the theme, we've got the English. We can also now remove it easier and add it. We now have the next page. So as with before, it wasn't only view one page on types, and then scrolling down. On this, you can now go to different pages. Makes life so much easier. Okay, so the column on the left hand side is pretty much the exact same. Okay, there's nothing really changed on that side. But what has changed on this side, so if I select all, okay, and I go to bulk editor, okay, you can add custom tags, you can add custom usage zones, custom tier zones, and you can now sort out all the flags on the map. You can add, remove, keep, so on and so forth. Exact same with all the tiers. You can do the exact same. So these are all custom. You can remove every single one of these and save it. But what is also cool about this is that when you're working on a project and you come off the app and you go to load it up as another one, you have to then reload the types. Well, you don't have to do that anymore. It automatically saves what you were working on. You don't have to keep adding the types constantly. Yeah, I'm a long way from knowing a lot. Oh, it is a lot. DayZ is one of those beasts that there's just so much to figure out and learn. It's unbelievable. But like I said, Dark, me and Misfit, we're trying to create a great community. And if you need help, there is people on there, server owners. We will help you. If that is what you need, that's what you want, we will be there to help you. Just finish with my text files. As far as I've setting the nom and yeah, so the noms, so on the V2 there was a bug on there where it was set to -1. That's now been fixed. That's not going to be the case. But on this, you have all the custom stuff on this. You can set all the values if you want to and things like that. It does it all for you. Okay. But also if you want to do separate items, you can then so select all that. You can now go and add custom tags here. Okay, so you get rid of these. I'll get rid of these ones here. You can also save the custom tag. So once you put like tier 19 in there, you can save that tier 19 to there. I mean, I don't know who's going to have tier 19 on maps, but I hope you just never know. Big thing I enjoy that you can add your whole types folder. Yes, you can, and that's what makes it easier. It makes life for server owners much easier, and that's what we're out to do. Even though we have had some people just, on my Steam Workshop trying to tell me that there's a Trojan and it's got, that it's sketchy and that that we're scammers. We're not scammers. This is free. I'm not putting a penny. I'm not putting a virus onto anybody's computer. This is. I'm not a professional company. I don't have thousands and thousands of pounds to spend on getting this what's it called? It's like a license, things like that. Eventually, we'll get there. We'll get there. All our tools, things like that. But I'm just a normal working person. I'm not a millionaire or rich, But I created this to make, as I said wrongly myself, to make everybody's life so much simpler. It does that. It says what it does on the tin. Um, it's the bug. Yeah, there was a few bugs, but I've managed to sort them out. Click, and you're off to exactly. Um, so this is what you can do now. You can now do all your customization in here, apply all the changes and things like that, all in here. Which makes life so much easier. Okay, and then we go into the editor. So we have the types, the editor's exact same. We have the Trader Plus generation, so it'll generate Trader Plus files for you. However, you will have to go into edit and you will have to change all the prices. Unfortunately, that's just, oh bugger, that's just something you'll have to do. But it's so much quicker, because it's generating the file for you. I can use this on. Yeah, it's what it is, and I'll tell you what it is. It is that Windows doesn't like products that isn't theirs. It really doesn't, especially Windows 11. Windows 11 hates it, absolutely hates it, and it'll flag it as a Trojan, and it's not a Trojan. There's no whatsoever. There is no. I've put it through numerous softwares, and in that document or that file that you download it, there's nothing there, 100%. But it really annoys me when people come on and start being negative. It's like, we're just trying to do something for the DayZ community, and just help people out. You just have the negativity from people. And I must admit, it kind of does put you down a little bit because it makes you go, well, what's the point of doing this when you get people like that? Add the trader marker, TB car. It is 100%. However, so we have the normal trader generator as well, Dr. Jones, expansion market. What is cool though now, which is new to this, by the way, I go up here. I just need to find freaking documents. There we go. We go into here. So if I go to boss, which is we all know is a great mod, so we have the boss vehicles here. If I go to export, I just need to go through Trader Plus vehicles, and it will automatically generate the Trader Plus vehicle parts for you. Okay, which makes, once again, life so much easier. Yeah, you do have to just ignore them, mate, but it's difficult. It really is when you're trying to put something, out there. It's it does. It kind of affects you when you've got assholes that trying to bring you down, and and I don't want people thinking that, oh, this guy's just dodgy. He's just trying to download a virus. I honestly couldn't tell you how to put a virus onto a document without anything else. But it's soul destroying. It's like, just use it, don't use it. I don't care. I got to the point where I just blocked them off Steam because it was just like really annoying me. It really was annoying me. But yes, so when you put your vehicle types in and it doesn't come with the Trader Plus vehicles, you can now do it, and it will automatically put it into the files on here. Use this Trader Plus to create loads of stuff. But that's what's new with that. So you can download that as a file now, and it's going to save you so much bloody time. Unbelievable. So sick. Yeah, it's sick as fuck. Love it. I love it. I do. And I love helping people. And I love helping the DayZ community to make everybody's life so much better. I think. Right, okay, yes. So if you see that there is Aldi Okay, so this is audio. This is 4K bosses, right? Okay, what I'm going to do, come off that. Right, I've completely come out of that. I'm now going to go into back into that file, going to load up, and what I've just worked on is still going to be there. You know, it's still going to be there. You don't have to worry about it. You know, so you can just close it down, go for a break, whatever, do what you need to do. But what does help is the buttons here. Scroll through the pages, and you can see some of the writing. Can't really see what it says, especially on Nom Nom. Some of the items are huge, so you can't really see the full name. You just hover over that, it'll come up the full name. Well, that was one of the other things that one of the said in the Discord. Makes life so much easier. Yeah. Wish this feature was here 2 days ago. Oh God, don't tell you just sat and did all that, did you? Jason, but still. Yes, you do still have that. That is the thing. You do still have to do the pricing, but it may be something I add in. Um, it's quite. It still needs a bit of work, but that's going to come. You know, I will update this over time. It does take a lot of time to sort of do these things, and I don't want to just constantly bringing out updates, left, right, and center. You know, I just want to nice and slow, make sure I get it right, sure the people in the community can use it as well. Just as another game changer. It is. It is 100%. And that was, this is thanks to you guys, the community, because you are helping us improve these applications for you guys. But also, I'm using it as well. I still haven't set up my server. I've been setting up my server for the past 6 months, and I still haven't got it fully set up yet because I've just been so busy on work. I've just come back from France. Yeah, life has to go on, but get there in the end, really. But I do. So this version is now live on my on the Discord, the KM Tool Discord, and the files at the DayZ editor tool, and you'll see version 2.1 in there. Give it a download. The download's completely changed now, so it's and there's a rasp, so everything's protected. Oh, it's all there. Business fine though, it makes sure you know exactly what price it. Well, it does actually, yeah. Price it well. Mistake to make. No, 100%. But there is a way. There potentially is a way we can do it. So do you know how we have like the vanilla balance, the hardcore balance, and so down the left hand side? What we could do technically is um the trader. I mean, I currently trying to sort out a trader editor. Been a pain in the backside at the moment, along with backpiping software. I'm also making a new Discord. I need to change the name because the name sucks. But this is going to be like a new Discord type thing that I've created. I'm going to change the name from Rift Call, change it to comms, like no comms, no bombs type thing. This is another bit of software that I'm currently developing, which is pretty cool. We can actually go into say voice chat, and I want to share my screen, and I'll share my screen. I want to go to full screen. Oh, Jesus Christ! You know, it'll do it. It'll screen. That's me sharing my screen. To full screen. But this is something that I'm working on just to make it a little bit better, a little bit easier. Something nice and simple. We can create events, topics, and stuff like that. Different chats and events. You can create all sorts. Slowly getting there. Change the color theme, whatever it may be. This is currently just in development at the moment. Add different channels, what you want. You know, you can add voice chat, announcements, tools, text room, voice room, stage room, topics, events, board. on like a leaderboard type thing. You can put that in there. Yeah, that's currently in the making. It is slow but steady. Way to work. Actually, the post price file is 15k lines. Jesus Christ, okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, no, you're right, 100%. It would, but we could technically do on the export tab is have a button, and you have like so where it goes off percentages. So the sell price, so the buy price, so the sell price will be say like 40%, and then the sell price is like 80% up like that. You have PvP, hardcore PvP. You have PvE, hardcore PvE, roleplay, uh, so on and so forth, and and it'll automatically price them like the percentages that those certain buttons are at. That would be pretty cool. I think that's probably the best way to work about it is doing the percentages of each button, and it will automatically do it. So if you want like PvP, it'll do something like 40 buy, sorry, sell for 40, buy for like 60. Um, but it'll recognize, you know, weapons and stuff like that. So it'll have different things for it. So it'll recognize the names and things like that. So but it will take a little bit of a while to kind of sort that out. But maybe that's something we can do in the future of bringing out to make life a little bit easier. Very much. But yeah, it's I'm just glad that people are enjoying it. That's the main thing, that people are actually using the software and they're enjoying using it. It's making their life easier, and that's the main purpose. That's why that's what I get most enjoyment about people when you guys on Discord, when you turn and say, "Oh, this is fantastic," or "This has made my life so much easier." You know, it kind of makes up for all the negative comments that I've had, you know, in the past few months, past months. Could work as a base to start pricing and can see that. Yeah, 100%. As long as it's a base. So, I mean, okay, at the moment, I go into Trader Generate. It's just giving you the Billy basic, okay, for all that items. You have to change the name as well. Just giving you Billy basic stuff, um, doors and things like that. There's still a little bit of work to do on that. I think I separated actually the cars and that. Yeah, but it's put it all there. That's it. That's how to put your cars pretty much. All it takes is just doing this copy paste and stuff like that. It makes it just it's a lot quicker to speed things up, but could go for the percentages. That is probably the best way to go about it. So those. Oh, it's difficult, mate. I'm not going to lie. It is difficult, you know. I mean, God, I've been playing DayZ for a long time. You know, played Rust. Stopped playing that because the fucking toxicness on that is unbelievable. But DayZ was one of the first games that I started playing. Um, and you know, I used to get a lot of toxic people on servers, especially vanilla ones. You know, I think I'm quite thick-skinned, but when you work hard on something and you believe in it, and then you just get people coming in who's so negative, like, are they jealous that they didn't think of this, or what? I don't know. I'm actually surprised. I don't know who did it. So the DayZ tools online, it used to be a really good DayZ editor, types editor on it, but they closed down the website for now, closed it off because somebody bought it over or took it over or something like that. And I don't know if they're still making the DayZ tool. Not 100% sure, but I couldn't wait, and that's why I brought this out. Excel to do the price. I need Excel, edit in bulk, copy back into the pricing. But everybody has their own quick way of doing it. It's I know with kind of notice a bit with some mod creators. The mod creators are quite lazy when it comes to the types files, the class names. I mean, you can do the class names from this. So if you need the class names, you can just go, I want the class names, and then you can download the class names, and it'll give you the class names. You know that from V2 anyway. Um, I find they're quite lazy because they don't put types files for traders in there. It's like, why not? Why not just put all the types files traders in there? It just saves, and JSON files, of course, saves everybody a bit of time. They're pissing about. It is what it is. The jealousy is real, 100%. Good work with the time building this new server. Do you know what? I'm happy it has, and that's always been the aim. Yo, Luna, how's it going? Oh, I am, I am very good, Luna. How are you? But that's dead pawn. That's exactly what we wanted. Want everyone was like yourself and like Dulces to come along, say, "Oh, thanks, man, saved me a lot of time." That's so cool. Last name, should apply. 100%. Um, okay, okay. It might not be perfect. It's trying making it as perfect as I possibly can with this. Well, I think taking the glow away makes it a little bit easier on the eyes, I think, as well. A little bit more professional. Um, it's just that's the aim. Yeah, it is. Great. I'm hoping to actually do some more once we some of the more softwares, especially the chat that I'm working on, the new Discord, or I'd like to call it. It's not going to be called Rift Call. I just quickly named it as something. It's going to be called Comms. I decided to change the name to Comms. Like I said, no comms, no bombs. I've got the share screen working, which is always a bonus. So that's work voice chat comes up there, and it comes up crystal clear. It comes up very, very crystal clear. Now, depending on how this goes about getting it out there, so people can start joining it and things like that. Don't know how this is going to work. I need to look at it. Does it need to have a cloud base API so that people can connect it? That's what I thought. I'm pretty sure it does need an API, which then again costs money. So I need to try and think of something that I can put into this that you get a little subscription. I don't know, a bit like Discord, but something a little bit cheaper or more bang for your buck. That's what I need to look at doing, I think, with this. But yeah, this is hopefully the new Discord type app thing. In this could take me a couple of years. I don't know. Also got the server management tool as well to sort out all that good jazz. Let me have a look, see if I can find pictures. That's it there, isn't it? It is. I think that's it. Okay, so this is the server tool that we're working on at the moment. Very nice. This do much everything. Do server. The maps. things like that. That out. We're getting there with it. Just takes a little time. I am trying to create a new mod, a new garage mod, which is pretty awesome. I haven't worked on it in ever, but I'll get around to it. It's like a nice new garage mod that, well, this was going to be the garage fix, sorry, not the garage mods, because I tried to fix the old one. The guys completely abandoned it, so I thought, do you know what? I can fix it, but then I decided, do you know what? I'm just going to make my own. I really am just going to make my own. Yeah, there. Trying to think what else I'm working on. We're working on that. Or, was working on anything else. I think that's it. I mean, I am trying to create a map version of this in DayZ, which is kind of going pretty well actually. Yeah, trying to create this DayZ version because I can't find a decent version of it. Got to go back to work, get home. Yeah, no problem, Despawn. Please do let me know what you think. Make sure. I think everybody's got. I think it goes on the computer system and stuff like that. It just takes time to settle. People go and say, "Oh, it's gotcha, it's this, it's that," but I just think it just needs time to settle to the PC. Will that require server-side installation side? Yes, it will, dude. Yes, we're already adding a lot. We are definitely. I mean, Misfit's doing his modding in the background as well, as you can see from his storage mod and things like that. And there's more to come. There's absolutely more to come. But we don't want to be. Don't get me wrong. LB Masters mods are fantastic, amazing, second to none. Don't want to be like LB Masters and charge an absolute fortune, and CF2s and charge an absolute fortune. But at some point, we will have to look at potentially some subscriptions for certain things because we're putting a lot of time, resources into creating this stuff. Although this version's free and stuff like all that, but like the Swiss Army knife of DayZ multi tools, that is probably going to be something like subscription, because that thing is ridiculous amount of coding has gone into that. Stupid amounts. That's something that we've been massively working on. That thing is like unbelievable. It's like a server owner's wet dream. 100%. We don't make any money from this at the moment. We're not making any money. Any of the applications that we've brought out. No, we only ever ask for donations. No, we're not saying, oh no, 30 quid and you can have it. No. It's free at the moment. These versions are free at just now, not at the moment because they're never going to be paid. But the Swiss Army knife server owner's wet dream multi-tool is going to be. We're still kind of working out the angles of how we can go about this because of so much time, coding, and effort that's gone into that. No, 100%. We really thought we could do a server control panel for free, but it's not doable because you do need an API. So the API cloud-based web page acts as the middleman, and that's what talks between your server, the application, is that middleman. Because we had a connection without the API, but it was all mumbled up. It wasn't use. It was absolutely no use. So we need that middleman that's going to take that information, sort it out, and then send it both ways. And unfortunately, APIs, keys, and things like that cost money. That's the shit. That's the shittest thing. We tried for months to make something free, but it's just never going to happen. And then we found out somebody nicked some for coding, and created one and rushed it, and it's pretty much and copied CF tools, which that version that they've got that people are paying for, CF tools is going to get a shut down. 100%. The one there's a new server management to it, and CF tools will just get it shut down. 100%, because they've copied a lot of CF tools server management coding. Wait and see. Work. I think. Oh, the 100%. Yeah, I think it would. It's we could technically. We aren't going to be able to pocket every single month, possibly. I don't want to get to a point where we're making a fucking fortune and we're like, ha, this is fucking brilliant. Want something where we can throw the whether it be donations or things, we could throw money into other items. DayZ 2 is going to be coming out soon. That will have a different, hopefully, on the new Real engine, a completely different engine in it. Potentially it will have all sorts of different shit. So it might be different, it might be the same. Don't know. See when it comes out. But yeah, you're getting there. You're 100% getting there. I just thought I'd come on a live stream some of the channel and just kind of show you what this actually does, the difference between this and the and version 2. And I'm quite happy. I am quite happy with it. Quite content. This is going to do a lot of good out there. Server owners, especially with all the bits added, things like that. Yeah, like it. And I hope you like it as well. But yeah, you're right. You're 100% you're right. A couple of quid per month, break the bank. People use it, and based on what 100%. And we're always there. Can always, there's only two of us at the moment. As we do rest things that we may slightly bigger team of moderators or something like that, and just go from there. Really, you know. Chatting with you, it's been absolutely phenomenal, and thank you so much for coming in. Fantastic, and I really hope you enjoy it. Like I said, we're always here to help you, community, and that's what we're here for. But hopefully we'll get some more updates and announcements to use as well. And who knows, we might start doing some little giveaways or something like that. I don't know yet. We have thought about it. Wait and see. See. But yeah, nice speaking to you, dude. And for everybody else that is watching or has watched, thank you all for watching, for coming in the channel, and I hope you enjoy this. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Take care.